Welcome back to Sports News Highlights. Moving day at the PGA event in Minnesota. It's the third round of the 3M Open. The conditions and greens ideal for scoring. The early groups took advantage. U.S. Ryder Cup captain Keegan Bradley knocks in a 27-footer on the par 4 second. One of two birdies on his first 15 holes. He got to 4 under par. Henrik Norlander was feeling it with the flat stick too. His lone birdie came on number 4 from 30 feet, crawled in and gets him to 3 under par. He would give it back a little bit later on. Cameron Champ had an up and down front 9, rolled in a birdie putt from 32 feet on the par 3 8th hole, just catching the left edge. He'd shoot an even par 35 on the front. Taylor Moore had the best round of the morning. He reached 6 under for the day and 8 under for the tournament with putts like that on number 6 from almost 28 feet. He's making some noise in Minnesota for the weekend. To Carnoustie, Scotland for the 37th Senior Open Championship. The storyline, KJ Choi started strong, a steady short iron play, got him as high as 11 under par, rolled in a long putt on number 4. Then watch this beautiful approach on number 5 and a short birdie putt on number 6 as well. You wish you could do something like that. He birdied 4 straight at one point. He'd have a couple of birdies on the back 9 as well. Double bogey 15 and 16 before pulling it back together and a birdie on 18. KJ Choi sits atop the leaderboard at 8 under par, 1 shot in front of Richard Green, 2 in front of Arjun Atwal, who carded the best round of the day, a 5 under 67. If you want to talk about deep-rooted sports history, look no further than the Olympic Games. Ancient Olympic Games date back to the 4th century AD, with the International Olympic Committee leading what we now know as the modern movement in 1896. This is the 3rd time the city of Paris has hosted the Olympics. Our Ryan Thompson is there for us.
Well, the 2024 Summer Olympics are officially open here in Paris after a spectacular first-of-its-kind opening ceremony last night on the Seine River. This was a moving moment for millions of French people, whether they were watching at home on television like many Americans, or they were actually there in person. I'll tell you, as an adopted Parisian, it was a little emotional even for me. And despite the bad weather, which continues into today, well, that just only added to the emotion of this first-of-its-kind ceremony. Now, a big day of athletics ahead as the first official day of medal competition gets underway here. We will be starting with our eyes on the pool, where Katie Ledecky will be racing Ariane Titmus and Summer McIntosh in the 400-meter freestyle. We'll also have our eyes on diving, the women's synchro 3-meter springboard. U.S. divers hoping to take this gold after 5 previous wins for China. Skateboarding also in view at the Place de la Concorde. Potentially, this will be Team USA's first gold medal that they will be taking home. So a busy day for Team USA and competitors coming from around the world to compete in these Paris Games. Back to you.
Ryan, thanks. First day of medals and first round action of basketball as well. Australia battled Spain and got a nice balanced attack in a 92-80 win. Australia put 5 players in double figures, led by Jacques Landale's 20 points. Patty Mills chipped in 19 with half of his field goals made coming from downtown. Josh Giddey added 17 and 8 rebounds. Each team knocked down 12 triples, but Spain was heavily outmanned on the glass, losing the battle of the boards by 13 and getting outscored 42-30 in the paint. Santi Aldama led everybody with 27 in a losing effort. Australia wins it in Group A by 12. Germany and Japan opened things up in Group B. Germany led start to finish in this one behind their 3 NBA players. Franz Wagner dropped in 22 on 9 of 17 shooting. His brother Mo Wagner added 15 and Dennis Schrader popped in 13. Germany led by as many as 20 thanks to shooting 54% from the floor. Japan got 20 from Rui Hachimura, but as a team, they converted just 36% from the field and were outscored by 26 in the paint. Germany cruising to an opening round 97-77 victory. Despite the Olympics, the F1 series continues to push through their busy schedule with a stop in Belgium. Qualifying at the Belgian Grand Prix on a track that possesses 20 turns and covers over 4 miles. Max Verstappen is the three-time defending champ. He boasted the fastest time in the second qualifying session. In the third session, it was Charles Leclerc who recorded the second fastest time behind Verstappen. However, with the 10-position penalty, Verstappen will have to start Sunday's race from the 11th position. He has never won a race in his career starting in that position. It's Charles Leclerc who takes the pole position at the Belgian Grand Prix. Don't go away. Baseball highlights coming up after a short break on SNH.